Quarantine-free travel between Singapore and Malaysia via land checkpoints could be just down the road. Details are being finalised. A Singapore Trade and Industry Ministry spokesman told CNA that both countries have made good progress on discussions. The update comes after authorities said that 6 airlines would provide vaccinated travel lane flights between Singapore and Malaysia. They include Singapore Airlines and low-cost carriers like Scoot and AirAsia. The VTL between Changi Airport and Kuala Lumpur International Airport will take off on the 29th of this month. Travellers from Malaysia to Singapore, including short-term visitors and long-term pass holders, can apply for the vaccinated travel pass from 10 a.m. next Monday. Short-term visitors who need a visa for Singapore must apply for that separately. They must also have travel insurance with a minimum coverage of $30,000 for COVID-19 related medical treatment and hospitalisation costs. Afif Arifin tells us what it'll be like when landing in Kuala Lumpur.
Children under the age of 12, they also will qualify to travel under the VTL, and they need not be vaccinated, although they have to travel with a traveller who meets the requirements of this VTL entry. As usual, the Singapore SOPs for the VTL remains as for the existing VTL travel lanes. In Malaysia, however, as usual, travellers must undergo a PCR test 2 days before departure. And like entry into Singapore, travellers into Malaysia need not apply for a VTL pass, and that's because the entry facilities will be processed on arrival. However, when they do land in Malaysia, travellers have to be prepared for their journey to be extended much longer, and that's because when they do land in KLIA, they will have to undergo a PCR test on arrival, but they will have to wait until the result of that PCR test is released, and this could take hours, and only once the result is negative, then they will be allowed to continue their journey into Malaysia.